everybody. We are going to make, Nicole's back with me in the kitchen, so we're all going to write a Nicole for Nicole because we love when Nicole's in the kitchen with us, right? So we are going to make tonight a eggplant lasagna because if you're like me, I think we're all missing lasagna. And my new camera is here and my new light is here so you guys can see us better, right? Mm-hmm. We're so excited. We look like, if you could see my setup, I feel very professional right now, right? Mm-hmm. So we're going to wait for a couple people to jump on and then we'll start cooking. What else did I want to talk about? So we're making
this. It's just there because we didn't want anything to stick to the bottom.
Right, so we put a little sauce in the bottom of the pan. Okay, so hi everybody. Hi Tabitha. Hi everybody. Hi Lisa. Hi Lorianne. Hi. So again, we are, if you're just jumping on, we are making eggplant lasagna and we're excited to make it because we miss lasagna. I was a big pasta eater. I loved pasta. Mm-hmm. Thank God I wasn't so much of a sweets eater, but pasta definitely was my weakness. So this is going to be fun to make something that is a little bit more hearty, especially on this rainy, cold day in the Northeast, right? It's freezing. Okay, so we started out, we had eggplants. We cut them about a 1/4 inch thick. I'm going to show them to you. Make sure this pan isn't still hot. Okay, so we cut our eggplants about a 1/4 inch thick. They're probably a little smaller than that because I think last time I made this they were too thick, so they're like this. I did leave the skins on because I find that when you cut them it's easier, and also too it stands up to the meat and the sauce a little better. We coated them with a little bit of olive oil and salt and pepper. I put them on this baking sheet and I put them in the oven at 400, about 6 minutes per side. This way they're mostly cooked, so when you're doing the lasagna, you don't have to worry about cooking the eggplant too. It also helps get a little bit of the moisture out so you don't end up with so much water in your lasagna. So if you can't see what's going on down here, as always, you're going to swipe to the right. Swipe to the right and it'll get rid of the comments and then you can see what's going on down here. Okay? So we're going to help, Nicole's going to help Mommy. So you want to just take the eggplants off and our hands are washed, don't worry. Yeah. We're going to put them in, like I said, we put a little bit of sauce in the bottom of the tray because otherwise they stick. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Mommy's going to help you while you do it too. Mm-hmm. What we also did in prep was we sauteed some grass-fed beef. I did 2 pounds. I also added back here after the beef was sauteed and we drained out the fat, I added a large jar of the Rayo's marinara sauce. That's RAO''S. We like that sauce because it has the least amount of sugar, I find, and a lot of us ketoers turn to that sauce to use. It's super simple instead of having to make your own. Okay, so we have a layer of eggplant. Then we are going to take a layer, we're going to take a scoop of the meat sauce with the meat with the sauce. And you're going to kind of just put it in. And flatten it, right? Spread it out a little bit. You don't have to be too particular. And don't worry if you have too much, because like I said, I made 2 pounds of the grass-fed ground meat. Don't be worried if you have some left, because that'll be great with the sauce. You can go and stick that in the fridge, and then tomorrow you can heat it back up and put it over some zucchini noodles and stuff, so it'll be great. So I like to make things where I can make a little bit extra and then pull another meal out of it. This is also another one that's great for everybody in the family because even though it's a little not traditional with the pasta, this seems to be one of those ones that everybody can love, like my last chicken recipe. And then you can also integrate for your family that's not keto. You can still make them some garlic bread and stuff. You just don't eat it. So that's a good way to make them happy too. Now we're going to do some mozzarella cheese. We used whole fat mozzarella cheese. You don't want to use anything reduced fat because we're trying to get in our good fats, right? So we used whole fat mozzarella. I cut them about a 1/4 inch thick like the eggplants. You could shred it if you want. I just find it melts too quick when it's shredded, so I like it to be...
Can you put another one?
Yeah, you can put one in the middle. I like it to be a little thicker, the cheese. It kind of helps to hold everything together still. And then we're going to dollop on, want to get a spoon? Yeah. We're going to dollop on some whole fat ricotta cheese. And then you guys stay tuned too, because at the end I'm going to do a giveaway.
Yeah.
I think that on all my live recipes, I'm going to do that same giveaway that I did for you guys when I did, I think it was my chicken one, because that works so well. I mean, you guys are so awesome at sharing anyway. My videos go viral by themselves, it seems now, which is amazing. But I want to try to reach as many people as I can, because I've had such amazing responses from everybody, and everybody reaching out to me and needing help and needing places to go and good sources of information. And I've had so many people that thought they couldn't do this lifestyle or do this journey because they had so much misinformation. And now I'm getting all these messages back, like, thank you so much. I've lost 10 pounds. I've done this. I feel better. I was able to lower my insulin. My joints don't hurt so much. So it makes me so happy to be able to help you guys do this. Okay, so we have the cheese in there. Mm-hmm. You can flavor your cheese, your ricotta cheese too, if you want. You can put some seasoning in there if you don't want the ricotta to be, I'm not Italian, so excuse my pronunciation. If you don't want it to be so bland, you can season in between. And when we did the ground beef, you're going to salt and pepper the ground beef. You're going to salt and pepper the ground beef before, saute it, so that has a little bit of flavor too. And if you haven't ever used the grass-fed beef, don't be surprised when it smells a little funky when it comes out, right?
Okay, it smells like something you do not want to smell.
Yeah, no.
No.
We don't know why, and it happens every time. And the first time I was like, oh my gosh, I think this meat is bad. No, it must just be because it's not, I don't know, processed, or they don't use chemicals to store it. I don't know. But so it smells really gamey when it comes out of the package. But once you cook it and stuff, it's totally fine. So don't be freaked out if you open it and you're like, what the heck is that? Because it's a little bit like, but it's better for you and it's keto. And if you can use grass-fed meats, you really want to. Again, if you can't see what's going on down here, swipe right and all the comments will go out of the way, and then you can see what's going on down here. So you're just going to continue to layer these with the eggplant and the cheese and the meat. Each layer you're going to do like that, just like you would with traditional lasagna. Mm-hmm. And we are going to, once we're all done, bake it at 400, probably for about a half hour. And then if you want it a little crispier on top with the mozzarella, you can change it to broil for the last 5 minutes or so. And then once you pull it out, you don't want to eat it right away. You're going to pull it out and let it sit for about 10-15 minutes so it kind of, congeals back together. And this is a great reheat if you have leftovers. If you have sauce left over, like I said, don't worry about that, because you can store that and then throw it over some zucchini noodles tomorrow. It's great to be able to pull the two meals together, like I said. Hi, Renee. Hi, Shannon. I'm saying hi to everybody. I love you guys' feedback on everything, and I love, love, love that you are all saying add me because you want to be in the groups and you want to be where all my information is. If I haven't gotten to you yet, I will, I promise. But there's so many of you, which has been amazing, but a little overwhelming because it's only me typing back to you guys. So I will get to you, I promise. Right? Mm-hmm. I've been working like nonstop to get to all of you because I want you to be where you need to be to get all your good information and more recipes and all that kind of stuff. So if I commented when you commented add me, if I wrote messaging you and you're not seeing my messages, because some people told me this the other day, it's a security setting on your Facebook. So what you need to do then is friend me, because your Facebook won't let you see messages from strangers. Most of you will be able to see it. So if I say messaging you, you'll be able to go to your messenger and see it and you'll be fine. So it's just for if I say I message you and you don't see it, you need to friend me. Make sense? I always forget. You know me. I'm like, I get going and then I forget that I want you to comment a 1 if you're seeing me live, a 2 if they're seeing it on replay, and then a new, I want you to comment if you're new, because I love to connect with my new people and touch base and see, what their goals are and what brought them to keto. And what else do we want to talk about?
Should I do another layer?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do another layer. So just keep layering up as much as you have.
Can fit.
I did a smaller container here because I just felt like it would be easier to show you guys. You could do this in a longer, like traditional lasagna pan, and that would be fine too. It would just make them a little bit thinner stacks, which would probably be a little easier to handle. I just felt like this smaller white one would be easier for you guys to see. So giveaway. I wanted to talk to you guys about giveaway. So everyone who shares this recipe, please comment shared. Once I see my little counter on my live reach 50 shares, I will then randomly select a person to win a 5-day ketone experience. You guys loved this last time, and TV Healy was so excited to win last time. So this is gonna be like my standing rule. You guys hit 50 on my recipes and you share it 50 times, I will randomly go back and I will pick a winner to win the 5-day experience. If you are new and you don't know what I'm talking about as far as ketones and the 5-day experience, you can scroll back through and look at my post from August 31st, and it says, why drink ketones? I'm in a white shirt, and that'll explain all about what they are and see if it's maybe something you want to try to win, which you will because they're awesome, right?
Yeah.
And Cola's my awesome helper. Look at her. I told her she's going to be such a good chef by the time she gets big because she's already making lasagna by herself. Like, what? So big. I can't believe how cold it is here, and thank goodness she had off for 2 days, right? You guys probably like, right? Your kids started and then we had off for 2 days for the holiday.
Do I put
Yep,
cheese?
one more cheese and one more. This will be like the thicker. The top layer, you can make it like a almost solid layer of cheese. Again, if you don't like the slices of cheese, you can just do shredded cheese on the top. Okay? So you guys, I love when you post after I do the videos and you guys make the food. I love when you comment if you loved it or when you show me your pictures of it. Excuse me. It's so much fun when you guys love my recipes, and it makes me want to do more and more because you guys love them so much. Perfect, my love. Okay, so you're going to put it in a 400-degree oven for like a half hour, I said, and then if you want a little crispier on top, you can switch it over to broil for the last probably 5 minutes or so. You don't have to. This would also be a great thing to make ahead of time. Keep it in your fridge and then pull it out. Let it get warm because if you do it cold, it's going to take a lot longer in the oven to heat up and you might overcook the eggplant a little. But it's a great thing to make ahead of time too, for sure. If you don't like the meat or you're a vegetarian or vegan, that's fine. You can just leave the meat out. If you don't like eggplant, you could probably do zucchini. I've done it with zucchini before. You just slice the zucchini really thin or on a mandolin. Or you could probably slice some portobello mushrooms really thin and put them in. That would be really good too. So this is an easy, I try to do recipes that are interchangeable for you guys and ones that you can integrate into your family if they're eating regular food too. And they usually will all be agreeable to these dishes that I make. So I hope so. I hope everyone is having a great night. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Continue to share, continue to reach out to me if you need me. And this has really just been so amazing. And I'm so proud of all of you guys that are working so hard and trying to gather all your information and really learning about what this lifestyle is. The more information you have, the more in control you're going to feel of this whole thing. Right? Oh, Coley's tired. Okay, so everyone enjoy the dinner. Let me know how you liked it. Get those shares out. When we hit 50, I will randomly choose a winner for the 5-day experience.
Yay.
Yay. And I think I'm going to do this for all my recipes because I want my recipes to go far because people love them. And as always, if you guys would love to help me, you can jump over to my YouTube channel. It's Asha, A-S-H-A Keto. I'm trying to get that going because apparently all the youngins are telling me that I need to be on YouTube too. But
that's confusing.
It's a little confusing and we're having a little bit of a hard time. But my videos are there, and apparently I have to get to like 1,000 subscribers, and people have to start watching my videos there.
Yeah, and then you'll do a giveaway on there.
Yes, because will that show me that will show me the subscribers, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, if my subscribers hit 1,000, I'll do a giveaway there too. Oh, good job, Cole. Good idea. Just because I'm trying to, I have no idea what I'm doing on YouTube. And they're saying that I'll reach a ton of people there too if I can somehow duplicate what I did here, which I don't even know what I did here. You guys just like me, which thank you so much because I like you guys too. Anyway, everyone have a great night, and I hope you like this recipe too. Mm-hmm. Right? Bye, guys.